Hello everyone, I'm Masa. Sometimes you just want sushi that's not raw, right? Today, I'll show you how to make simmered scallop sushi. First, I'm gonna take the scallops out of the shells. Scallop shells have a rounded side and a flat side. It's easier to go in from the flat side with your knife. That way you can cleanly remove the scallop meat. It's pretty soft, so it comes out without much effort. This is the part you usually see when people eat scallops. I heard this part might have some toxins, so I don't eat it. But the rest of these bits around it, they're actually edible and taste good. Let's take these off. They are a bit slippery and hard to grab, but they come off easily. Now, I'll take the scallop meat out of the shell. And that's it for now. Next, I'm gonna clean the scallop meat using salt water to remove any dirt and that thin membrane. Check this out. Look how much dirt came off. Let's prep the other part too. First, take off the part that might contain toxins. Just like the scallop meat, there's a thin membrane here too, so take that off. And this crescent-shaped piece is the part they use for reproducing. I'll cook that later with butter and soy sauce. By the way, if it's white, it's male. If it's pink, it's female. These parts are way slimier than the scallop meat, so I rub them with salt to get rid of the slime. Do you guys eat this part? I wonder if people outside Japan usually just throw it away. Then I scrape off the rest with a knife. Look at all that slime that came off. Now, I'll give them a good rinse underwater. These parts are called kaihimo in Japan, and I often use them in sushi or sushi rolls. Kinda chewy but really good. Alright, now that everything is prepped, let's get cooking. For today's recipe, I'm actually combining methods from two sushi chefs. First, let's make the broth. I add 20 grams of sugar, 22 grams of soy sauce, 125 grams of water, and 25 grams of sake into a pot. Dissolve the sugar and bring it to a boil. Once it's fully boiling, turn off the heat and pour it into a bowl. Now, I'll wait for it to cool down to about 80 degrees Celsius. Once it hits around 80 degrees Celsius, drop in the scallop meat and kaihimo. Let them sit like this until everything cools down completely. Once it's cooled, I'm gonna let it rest in the fridge for a whole day.
What?
Yeah, I get it, but apparently this is how sushi chefs do it. It's been a day. Thanks to that extra time, the flavor really soaks in. I'll now simmer down the leftover broth to make a thick sauce. Once it cools down, it will thicken even more, so stop when it looks like this. Alright, let's make the sushi. I'm gonna copy the technique from the restaurant I showed in a previous video. Scallops hit their peak once in summer from May to August. Of course, raw scallops are amazing too, but this cooked version is really sweet and full of flavor. Plus, since it's cooked, you might feel a little more comfortable eating it. Thanks for sticking around. If you are into sushi, hit that like and come back for more. ありがとう